Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with a word for today. And the word for today is love. John, the apostle of love, writes some interesting things about love. Perfect love, God's love, casts out fear. Those that are in fear have not been made complete. They have not matured in the experience of God's love. Those who live in love live in God. The way to live in love, the way to live without fear, is to be like Jesus. We love him because he first loved us. Whoever does not love does not know God, for God is love. I've struggled with this over the years because I've been influenced by the idea that love was an emotion, that love overlooked bad behavior, that love was, the ooey gooey stuff. The word translated love here is agape. This is a word that had fallen out of use and was brought back into use with a different meaning because there was not a word in the most descriptive language in the world that even came close to describing this kind of love. In fact, it was a new idea, a brand new idea. Now, the Greeks were very familiar with love as friendship, love as the experience of a man and a woman, love as a parent, self-love, the love of nature, the love of learning, the love of life, the love of pursuing passionate desires, but a love that is selfless, a love that is a commitment to truth, a love that does not overlook but overcomes all our shortcomings, a love that elevates people to an entirely new way of living, a love that is a new realm of experience, a love that brings a level of security that people have never experienced before, a love that is able to drive out all fear and replace it with faith. This was a completely new idea. This required a word used in a brand new way. In the Christian world, there are groups that want to elevate love above every other biblical principle. We want to be careful there because that distorts not only the principle of love, but all the other principles. I would prefer to see the love of God as a foundation. It's amazing to me in how many of the problems we face that the answer is to receive or to grow in the experience of God's love. It is the love of God that he became a man and paid the penalty that man so rightly deserves. It is the love of God that he sees to it in every situation that he makes sure that we have what we need. It is the love of God that provides the grace that is sufficient for us. It is the love of God that gives us the abundant life. It is the love of God that allows situations in our life so that we will grow. Oh, I didn't know that was love. It is the love of God that makes us secure. It's the love of God that satisfies us. It is the love of God that sanctifies us and makes us holy. It's the love of God that holds everything in place for us and makes us a focal point in his life. It is the love of God that places his eye on you and on me. So if you find yourself falling short in any area of life, ask God for a greater revelation of his love for you, and then become a conduit of God's love to those around you. Remember that the love of God is selfless. The love of God is a commitment to truth. The love of God, it does not overlook bad behavior. It overcomes it. The love of God elevates people to a new way of living. The love of God is higher, wider, deeper. It's infinite in nature because God is love. Immerse yourself today in the higher, wider, deeper, infinite experience of God's love. Ask him for it, and he will answer you today. The word for today is love. God bless, and remember, God loves you. Check in tomorrow.